This is Y'all Hate Sports, Part 19, Alabama fans. If you're wondering why I took a bye week last week, no, I didn't forget about this series. It's because the series will now be uploaded every other week now. This gives me more time to not only add more quality to the parts that I do, but time to do them because, yeah, I still have a full-time job, guys. And this doesn't mean I won't be uploading every single week. I will absolutely still be uploading every single week, but I stream now and will be dropping more content creation in the future. You can go and check me out here, twitch.tv/BillyVsTheWorld, where I play video games for fun. Follow me so I can get to affiliates so I can get paid to do videos like this. Okay, so with all that out the way, let's start talking real slowly for those Alabama fans. They're the first college football team we'll specifically be covering, and for good reason, because for the last half century, they have been the Roman Empire of college football. The average Alabamian knows 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and Alabama Roll Tide football. Almost every single year, you can expect Alabama to be in the college football championship game. It was that way from 1958 to 1982, where Bear Bryant, the greatest college football head coach in a lot of people's eyes, won a total of 6 national championships during his 24-year tenure. A feat that has only been topped by the next greatest thing to bless Alabama, Nick Saban. From 2007 to 2023, Nick Saban won 7 national championships, leading to some of the top faces you see in the NFL today to gold. Saban decided to retire this past season, and you can probably imagine the pressure his successor, Kalen DeBoer, is that how you say his name? Kalen DeBoer? Anyway, he's under a lot of pressure this year. Bama fans have been known to do some crazy shit when their team doesn't win, too. It's like the spoiled kid not getting what they want, so they have to resort to petty, nasty actions to get it. Almost every single year, the best 5-star high school recruits go to Alabama. For my casuals watching this, 5 stars is like the highest rating you can get for any sport you plan on playing in high school. And Alabama has led in that field for the last 2 decades. So big faces you see in the NFL today like Jalen Hurts, Patrick Surtain, Tua Tagovailoa, Trayvon Diggs, Derrick Henry, and so many more have all played for the Roll Tide. And most of these guys have won some sort of trophy with Bama too. So what happens when you don't? Homophobic, racist remarks thrown at players for starters, but I mean, you can kind of expect it. It's, the deep south, so I guess that's light. Being named the worst fan base multiple times by multiple outlets over a decade span, yeah, that's pretty good. One of the most famous cases of Bama fans being the sorest losers on the planet was back in 2013 during the Iron Bowl, a rivalry between Auburn and Alabama back when Alabama was good. You've all seen this kick return at least one time in your life if you are a football fan. It's an iconic moment that gave Auburn a walk-off win against the number 1 ranked Roll Tide. What they don't talk about afterwards, however, is the death threats that the Bama kicker got for missing it, as well as the death threat call-ins to local radio networks in the Auburn area after. I say all this to say that this fan base doesn't take losing lightly. Those 3 guarantees in life were no joke, and I put that on Roll Tide Willie. Saban retired this past season, and only time will tell if this empire will ever be the same as it once was. But going off what we know and the entitlement and sufferability that oozes out of every Alabama fan, I hope you guys have a few years where you're just straight booty cheeks. Because a lot of you forgot what it was like to lose. A lot of you forgot what it's like to be humble. What it's like to see someone sit at your seat at the table. Heavy the head that wears the crown, and right now, that's Georgia. And that fan base hasn't been notorious yet, but I can promise you, the same thing that infected Bama fans will infect them too. As an Oregon fan, yes, an Oregon fan, it's wild to see the tears from this fan base every year when they don't win. You're not liked by many, not because you've been at the top for so long, but because of how you've acted when you are at the top. No one, and I mean no one, likes an insufferable prick hooting and hollering about how great their team is. That's the cold hard reality. Overall, what are your thoughts on Alabama fans? I mean, that's just the general population that I tackled. If you have a good story or I guess, a bad story or bad experience with a Alabama fan, please let me know in the comments below. I didn't even mention celebrity fans or the real hillbilly Southerner fans that don't play about their Roll Tide. With NCAA College Football 24 coming out this month, though, I figure I get in front of this and go over the top team in college football for my entire life anyway. It was only fitting. Make sure to follow me on all my socials for more, including Twitch now, where I will be streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays. My name is Billy Cameron, and I hope you all have a good day.